please, everybody, give a big round of applause for Gary Moore. Gary Moore, everybody. Wow, it's so good to be here. A lot of people recognize me from the Netflix series House of Cards, where I played Jack Wharton, the next-door neighbor to Kevin Spacey. You all remember House of Cards, the first streaming series for the family? If your family was extremely dysfunctional. 2 years ago, exactly at this time of year, I found out I had a rare stage 4 T-cell non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I was given just a few weeks to live. I had a tumor cut out of my right airway, but because of cancer, I learned how to live day by day. And when I couldn't do that, I lived moment to moment. A friend of mine who also is a cancer survivor gave me that advice when I was first diagnosed. And as an actor, it was hard for me, who was used to living for acting and from going from gig to planning my next gig, to learn how to slow down and live day by day. But because of cancer, I learned this. Rick Warren is a man who lost his son to suicide. But he had some very wise things to say. And one of them was, use your pain. I had cancer. I was in the most pain I've ever been in. But I joined a support group on Facebook. And I tried to encourage people every day on that. Sometimes I didn't have a lot of energy, but I tried to encourage them. I tried to make my nurses and doctors laugh when I could. And I tried to use my pain. And I encourage you to use your pain. After cancer, I had no idea of the emotional roller coaster that I would experience. I had PTSD, and even now, when a friend of mine dies from cancer, I still experience survivor guilt. It was on this Facebook support group that I learned a lot of spouses leave because of cancer. I guess they can't take it anymore. I can't comprehend how someone could leave somebody at their lowest point in life, but they do. I had my wonderful wife, Marilyn, who happens to be a nurse, take fantastic care of me. And I had awesome nurses at Prisma who gave me special care, even gave me special rooms. They were padded rooms, but you know, they were special to me, and that's what counted. And I had Dr. Chowdhury. Dr. Chowdhury knew exactly what to do and wouldn't even let me go home for my first visit with her because she said my cancer was so aggressive I needed to go straight to the hospital and we needed to start killing it. How many moving on grads do we have here? Moving on? All right. Noreen and her crew got us back on our feet, even helped get the pain out. I don't know how. 2 years later, my wife is still with me. I still go by and say hi to some of the nurses. And Dr. Chowdhury sees me about every 3 months to make sure I'm still okay. We as cancer survivors have been through life-changing experiences. But we're here today living. And yes, we've changed. Yes, I've still got side effects from the chemo. But we're living. And God even gave me a special reward for getting through cancer. I got to see my first 2 grandchildren be born. And you know, it's funny, after living for acting all my life, I don't live for it anymore. Because of cancer, though, I do love my wife more. I love my sons more. I love my grandchildren more. And I love God more. God didn't give me cancer. He helped me through it.